As part of the round tables, as part of the government, private sector and corporate world meetings that take place during the Hornbill Festival, an MOU was signed between Government of Nagaland, IDAN and Toyota, which was exchanged in the presence of the Chief Minister in December last year during the Hornbill Festival. We are so happy and pleased, and there is a sense of satisfaction that in December, Chief Minister exchanged MOU with Toyota, and by January, many of these medical equipments and educational facilities were already placed in different locations. And today, in the beginning of February, we are doing the asset handling ceremony in a symbolic manner. This project, this initiative was grounded within weeks and a couple of months after it was initiated. And this, I want to say special thank you to Toyota Kirloskar team and the concerned departments who cooperated with us. This initiative, as I said earlier, while a facilitator is IDAN, it is the departments that also played a contributing role. They did the gap analysis, they sat with the Toyota team. Toyota team came and visited these hospitals, be it in interior areas, be it in urban areas, and even the asset purchase was done totally by Toyota. We did not transfer funds to each other. There was an indication, like there were past incidents where CSR funds would come to our agencies, we would do the procurement and do the placement. But this entire project, the vendors, the purchase, the implementing and the placement was done by the Toyota team. We did this so that there is transparency, there is openness, there is confidence building, and there is trust building between the state government and the corporate world. So that this is a stepping stone also for the future. So the entire thing has been done in a very transparent manner, and as I said, we are grateful to the Chief Minister for initiating this process, supporting the project, and himself traveling to Bangalore to ensure that things are in place. Today, we are distributing in a symbolic manner CSR equipment for medical facilities, selected schools to the tune of more than rupees 10 crore. 4 ambulances which have life support systems in them that will be of great value and help to our citizens. And sporting equipment, school requirements for 2 selected schools as a pilot project. In the schools, we are giving furniture, we are giving support system, we are giving equipment for the kitchens so that midday meals can be prepared in those schools. We are giving sports goods to children so that they can use these sports goods for their sports initiatives. This is only a beginning, and we hope that this coverage goes beyond the urban and developed areas into the interior regions. I personally wanted some of this equipment to go to the backward districts and the interior areas because those are the regions that really need this equipment. But as I said, this year we started late. Time was our enemy. I and the government with the Chief Minister's support assured that with support from Toyota, hopefully, we will do gap analysis of interior hospitals and support them similarly like how we are doing this time.
IDAN has played the role it was created for building partnership that deliver real outcome on the ground. This initiative is special because it is planned with clarity and executed with discipline. The project focuses on 6 districts: Kohima, Dimapur, Newland, Chimikitima, Teminu, and Dimapur. And it strengthens essential healthcare infrastructure while improving educational facilities in selected institutions. Under the healthcare component, the project has been provided advanced life support and employment to 4 healthcare centers and critical medical and non-medical equipment across 11 health institutions. Alongside this, the education component has supported, as mentioned by IDAN chairman, 2 selected partner schools as a pilot project with furniture, sports, equipment and kitchen items to improve the learning environment. The assets being handed over are public assets. They are not for display or for occasional use but are for daily service. I urge all beneficiaries, departments and institutions to ensure efficient and judicious use of every asset. These must be maintained properly, deployed wisely, and keep functional. This partnership also shows the strength of collaboration. Toyota, IDAN, and the concerned line department work together with coordination from start to finish. Nagaland still has many districts and many institutions that require support. There are areas that remain uncovered, and there are remote places where access to healthcare and education infrastructures continues to be a challenge. While we celebrate what has been achieved today, we must also look forward. We look forward to more such collaboration in the near future. We look forward to scaling up this effort. And we look forward to expanding coverage to all other districts as well, so that no region is left behind. Once again, I thank Toyota Kirloskar Motor Private Limited for this valuable support, IDAN and its chairman, Sri Abu Mithaki, for their leadership and coordination, and all official officers and staff from the Health and Family Welfare Department and the School Education Department who work to make this initiative possible. Let today's handing over be the start of stronger services, better facilities, and better outcomes for our city. Thank you. God bless.
This shows the journey since then to now. We've come a long way, and over a period of time, we have now expanded our sales and service locations to get closer to our customers. So now it's 5 facilities, 2 in Dimapur, 2 in Kohima, and of course Moko Chung is the latest one that's been added. Moving forward, we've also seen, with the help of again Microsoft's team, our endeavor to roll out Toyota Technical Education Program. This is an initiative aimed at skilling especially rural youth, so that they can find meaningful employment. And Nagaland, we also have a TTEP that was launched in 2022. The best thing about this initiative is it does not only impart world-level skills to the students, but also it gives an opportunity to get into the employment with our dealers. And again here, our dealer partner has been really supportive, and his dealerships have given employment to the children who've come out through this initiative. Moving forward, as mentioned, it's not just about business, it is connecting with the community. And we've been extremely proud and privileged to have been associated with the world-renowned Hornbill Music Festival since 2022. Every year it's been a matter of great pride, learning, and of course, excitement of being there again and again. Of course, last 2 years I've also seen the addition, our contribution in terms of drum tao, giving Japanese cultural experience and adding value to the music festival. And we are really proud that, with this, we've been fortunate with the encouragement of Government of Nagaland to sign up for next 5 years to be presenters to this marquee event. Going ahead, we've also gone beyond to try and engage with the youth and women folk within Nagaland. So whether it is the Nagaland Super League or the Macau Chung Football League or the Matsu Festival or the Women's Bazaar or in fact the Influencer Summit, our efforts have been to connect with the community because we also wish to give back in terms of contributing to in a broader sense. Going ahead, coming to our CSR initiatives, Toyota's journey in CSR started well before it became a law. So even when we were just starting out in India, we were doing CSR. Of course, this was to make sure that the gains that we make from our businesses also flow to the communities around us. So initially the start was with a region in and around the plant where we are in Karnataka. But we've had some key principles or pillars how we do things. First is we like to make whatever we do sustainable, so it lasts. Like was mentioned by the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister very rightly, it has to continue to make impact to the society. It cannot be a one-time affair. So some of the key principles that guide us is focus on child to community. That brings about behavioral change, especially in areas like road safety or hygiene and health. Children are not only the future citizens, but they are also great influences, not only in their family, but also in the communities that they are. Building resilient communities is another big pillar for us. This is to develop social assets with community ownership. If there is no community ownership, these assets are not going to be utilized. So that has been a cornerstone. So that's why, as Abu Matasan mentioned, it's about going to sites, seeing what actually is required by the communities. What do they really want? And are they willing to partner? Are they willing to take up these assets and make good use? So that's why we like to just go deep rather than just spend. And that I think I must thank Abu San and his team for enabling that in such a short time. We were able to do a lot of groundwork catching up within Nagaland. The third one, of course, is collaborate. Collaborate with government, associations and other stakeholders. Because without collaboration, you cannot yield and get any good results. 5 pillars that we really operate in are around education, skill development, health, hygiene, road safety and environment. These are areas that are close to our heart and these are the areas where we function. Going ahead, this is just a quick glimpse, not like to take too much time, but just to give you a glimpse of our child to community key initiatives. The Toyota Anganwadi Development Program, which focuses on the development centers for small children, model school development, so that these can really help in making and shaping the future citizens of the country. Toyota Shale Ayogya program, which aims to look at the health and well-being of children, goes beyond schools to cover communities. And of course, one key, I think, a program which we are really proud of is the ABCD program, or Behavioral Change Demonstration Program, which we undertook in Karnataka, in the district where we operate, and this was part of the sanitation drive the Honorable Prime Minister had initiated. And this was so successful that it made this district, Ramanagara district, the open defecation district, amongst the first that there was, and this was centered around children, bringing about behavioral change. This actually became a Harvard case study and is taught as a model way of doing CSR. Going forward, this is basically just a glimpse of our initiatives to build resilient communities. This revolves around modernization of schools, lake regeneration. There are a lot of lakes in where we are in Karnataka. They are in bad shape and therefore they impact the society and therefore we partake in trying to restore them. Waste management, water units in and around where we operate in Karnataka, there is a lot of issue of clean water. So we've set up these water units, RO units, which serve the entire villages. So a very large number of people have benefited, around 400,000. Healthcare, as working towards with government cooperation to improve facilities, primarily around primary health centers and community health centers, where they really are needed, and of course technical education and skilling initiative. Going forward, coming to Nagaland, and of course once again really thanking the government of Nagaland. I have not seen anywhere where we, in such a short period of time, we could actually do something that has resulted as output on the ground, and again extremely grateful to the government of Nagaland for their proactiveness. Two big pillars basically where we've operated here: strengthening healthcare, which means supplying medical and non-medical equipments, and also ambulances to 11 health centers, which includes 5 primary health centers, 4 community health centers, and 2 district hospitals. We feel that this is really going to make an impact in terms of helping the communities, facilitating, working with the government in providing better health care. Enhancement in quality education, which revolves around supply of school furniture, sports material and kitchen equipment, focusing around 2 schools to begin with. Then of course we have glimpses of the healthcare facilities that have been provided. We have estimated that this is going to benefit around 400,000 community members going forward. To the enhancement of quality education, the number of beneficiaries, this is the start of the entire thing. It will be around 500 students. This will help support student well-being, effective classroom engagement, and providing a holistic education experience to the children. To conclude, I'd just like to say that this is something we are proud of, our initiatives, not because it's about how much you spend, but it is how much you can partner. And the difference that comes out is through engagement and partnership. We've touched over 5.6 million lives so far, pan-India. But the kind of engagement and partnership that we've seen in Nagaland, it is unparalleled and second to none. I think it's way ahead. And again, I'd like to ask the audience to put your hands together to the government of Nagaland. Sir, believe me, we've not seen so much support, so much encouragement, so much motivation, your personal involvement. And this has really been what's made the difference. And I echo my friend's words, and with this kind of encouragement and perhaps this little step that we've taken, we can see many more people coming forward to echo the clarion call by the Honorable Prime Minister. And with that, of course, with humbly and with sense of great gratitude to the support and love and affection that you've given you, I'd like to conclude my presentation and thank you once again.
I think the good works they are doing in our state is not only today, but several times as already had shown in the slides, how Vikram had explained. For the last many years they have been working with us, helping in all sectors and creating an impact, particularly to our youth, to Dharma, to sports and games. And also, I could see myself during holidays, used to not only exhibit your cars in Kisama, but you give your best luxuries vehicles for our guests. It is very highly appreciated. It gives a good impression to our guests also, and I think it's a nice way of showing and exhibiting your kindness to our people. I want us to recollect what friendship we have developed with the Japanese people. Yes, we have a relationship and friendship with Japanese. We have Japanese man married to a Japanese girl, settled in Japan. The only daughter and even left behind so many properties they had inherited. So, those days, I think it was early or mid 2000. That gentleman, he came with his wife and his mother-in-law to visit us. And the last time I saw was in the Out Church one church program. He was the speaker, and I could not recognize him. He looked much older, bald-headed like me, and grey. Though I made myself black, but he was full blonde and grey. And the way he was preaching, I was quite fascinated. But I was confused whether he's the right person, the person who came with his wife and mother-in-law to visit me. So after the church service, I asked, and he was thrilled, yes, but we have grown older. That's what he said. And so interesting friendship we have developed. Now I want to recollect us to remember this Hiroshi Suzuki Hiroshi, the ambassador to India from Japan. We had a very good friendship and understanding. And this JICA project, once it started, he came and supervised also and advised. And then we developed a friendship. So we had together laid a foundation stone of Japanese and Naga friendship. And that was inaugurated by the present Mr. Ichi Uno, inaugurated last year in the Hornbill Festival, the previous year, 1st December 2024. And your Suzuki Hiroshi, together we had erected a stone to propagate the peace, because Japanese suffered a lot in the Second World War. The last war they fought in Kohima battle. So the state government had decided to erect a Kohima Peace Memorial for those fallen soldiers, and this was inaugurated by Kyuchi Ono. And I mean that Kohima Peace Memorial was inaugurated by jointly Suzuki Hiroshi and myself, and foundation stone was laid for Eco Park in Kohima. I don't know whether you have visited. Yeah, so people have come and really appreciated. And on top of that Eco Park, the peak, the watchtower, the replica of Japanese house, a beautiful one. When you get up there, you have four-side view of Kohima City, and it's a beautiful place. And like that, the Japanese language was introduced in the Nagaland University. Teachers are paid by the Japanese government at your expense, and you have recruited many youth, and job placements were given. And so your company or other motorbike Mitsubishi's companies, they are recruited, and they themselves are imparting Japanese language so that they can serve in Japan. I have seen few groups and many youths are now already working in Japan. So that friendship has crucial, and then your participation, not only in your car, and worldwide, Toyota car is known for its stability, for its quality, and many car owners would like to own such vehicle, which is very steady and reliable. And therefore, today, your partnership coming into the, not only the privileged people who can buy a car, but your CSR initiatives going to the health sector and also education. For the state of government, these two departments, health and education, is our top priority department, because the citizens has to be healthy, and any student or any born baby has to be educated, has to be literate, and that's how we progress. I had a study. So when the statehood was born, 63 years ago, in 1963, the literacy rate was only 22%. But because of the commitment and support from different projects, our state now stands at 96% literacy rate, which is one of the highest in the country also. And not only literacy, but quality education being imparted. But those are, facilities are available, quality education are in the towns and cities where it is near to reach. We have interior places yet to reach those facilities and also quality education. So as mentioned earlier, I think if this kind of CSR continues to reach particularly to the ENPO area, the backward, the last mile of the state, we will be highly appreciated, and your commitment we really appreciate. We'll continue to look upon you, to have collaborations and friendship. And I hope our youth will take a full advantage of this. And also today the assets handing over to the departments, I hope you'll make good use of it. And these materials, why even the school, see, up to utensils, we want this to be a benchmark. Insisting on quality control. You heard about children in Japan, in schools. The schools, the teachers, they are like friends. They come to school and they maintain cleanliness in their homes, also in their working place and in the schools. They all take off their shoes, go inside the schools. Then they eat the same food, teachers, students, and after the school is over, they will work together again to clean all the utensils, plates, cups, kitchens, kitchens, and then school itself. Then everything is over, then they will take holiday together and come back to the routine. So this kind of, habits. And why they are going to the smallest detail is, I think we have to learn from them. For us, like Kohima, Dimapur, or headquarters, our people have maintained cleanliness. But in the rural villages, you live in one room, the whole family, the kitchen, the bed, the stores, the utensils, your extra goods are all in one room and you function. And even your veranda, your animals lives with you. So those periods are over. Now we have to learn. And so once again I want to say a big thank you to Toyota Philosopher, our partners, and we hope to have continued friendship, collaborations, so that we can serve our people, and then our people will progress at par with the rest of the country. Thank you.
Tulaki-san, Deputy Chief Minister and all the honorable members to kindly officially flag off these ambulances. Okay. Thank you. Photo खींचो, अपनी नजर में photo खींचो. Flag to